All right, so this is my straight cab. That's just, I bought it last year. It's just all vintage 30s. This is an old slant cab that I've had a long time that has an X pattern of vintage 30s and greenbacks like that, vintage 30s like that. I'm not sure that I really dig this blending this anymore. I'm thinking about, well, let's just see what happens. So I've got, on the vintage 30, I've got an M160, which for some reason is just so bright. I don't know what's going on. Here, I did the little, well, see, it's falling down. I'll fix it. This mic stands from hell, but I'm going to set that up there. So what we're going to do is record a little bit with the X pattern. Then we're going to pop on and try this SM 57, just two of them on the greenback. It won't be the same because it's different mics, but I just want to hear it. So here we go. All right, so here I'm going to record. I'm in the PT100 channel 2, no pedals, just no boost, nothing. So you'll see here is the here's the session. Okay, so let me ungroup this. So this first track here will be the vintage 30. The second track will be the greenback. So, and again, this is the same setup. This is the M160 on the vintage 30, which is oddly bright. I don't know if it's the speaker. I don't know. But, and then 57 on the greenback. So here we go. Okay. Low volume. Oh, right. Because that's fine. We'll just stay right there for right now. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go 2 times 57, and we're going to go both greenback. Okay, so I'm going to plug this in. Just give me a second. See, and again, this 57's kind of way out off the dust cap and kind of coming in at an angle, doing that thing. Whatever, I can't think of what it's called. So now, just a hair. Check a little. Let me check a little of this. Just kind of see where we're at. Huh. Right? I'll take that. Now let's get a level. So this is now both greenbacks. Yeah, I'll take it. Close enough for rock and roll. Here we go. Okay, so, and again, I always have to play it because I can kind of hear it. So here's the X pattern with greenback and vintage 30. Here's all greenback. That's what I'm doing. I like that better. This has been bugging me. And it's this. I'm tired of that. And I'm wondering, about this M160. Let's try this now. So we're moving on. Okay, so now what I've got here is M160 is first, and then 57 both greenbacks. So now this first mic here, instead of being another 57 off axis, it's the Biodynamic M160 ribbon mic. But let's just see what happens. See what we look like. Phase. A little squawky there. We'll get it. Stay with me. Look at that, by eye. I've gotten so good at this, and even though it's like two different types of mics, off axis, the more you do it, the better you get. So here's the same thing now, but instead of two 57s, we got a 57 and an M160. I'm hooked on that riff. So here's the two of them with 257s. .57 and M160. It's a little more of this, right? So here's the 257s. M160 57. Weird. A part of me likes just the 257s. It's not as 3D, but it sounds pure. Let me try moving the 57 or the Biodynamic a little more into, like, right literally next to the 57. So it's still on the outside of the cone because the cone is like this, right? And the 57's on this end, and then I got the Biodynamic. So I could do the Biodynamic more in, but I'm kind of liking this. Let's try this. We'll go 160 in. Not on, in. Got to write this right, because you know, for fun, sometimes I'll open these things like months later or a year later, and then I've got everything written down. So here we go. Let's check that phase again. What a journey. Maybe one sample off. I'm not going to worry about it. That's fine. Rock and roll, right? All right, here we go. Here it is, in more. Oh man, I like the 257s. What do you guys think? Just back to the X pattern. Definitely not into that anymore. Because I've got another cab with all vintage 30s. So here's just 57s. With the M160, with it in more. I don't know, man. Maybe the M160 back where it was. 57s. I don't know. I like there's a focus to the 257s. And then the 160. I don't know, man. I think I may just like the 57s. Maybe just move them all in just a little bit, make it a little brighter, right? Here, let me play This is the old, well, these are going to be way louder. These were recorded differently, so we'll disregard. Here's the original X. Yeah, see, it's got to be a little brighter. Maybe not as bright as that, but... Oh, man. Those 257s sound nice. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So we're moving on. Stay with me. Who's having fun? I also moved I moved everything now a little, just a hair into the center, maybe to brighten it a little bit up. So now we got 2x57 in more. And now I've got it set up on the small stand that's there. So if this works, we are golden. Oh, let's see what's happening here. Take it. So remember, this first one is off axis. Oh my God, hold on. What the heck? Why is this doing this? There you go. The first one's off axis. The second one's straight in. Kind of like right. Well, we'll see. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I already can tell I like this. It's getting better. Go. I think that's better. So we go to the original with the 2 speakers. The new. Yeah, you know, and I think without that low end of the M160, here's the M160 on it. Yeah, see, I just want it more pure. I can boost up the low end a little bit. So here's with the M60 end. I'm staying right here. Yeah, so let's do this now. Let's get a little volume on this, because this is a little bit low volume. Let's take a listen to this. So here is, well, here's the one it's right on. It's off axis. Dark. That's too dark. I don't know, maybe together, I don't know. Like this. So you tuck that in a little bit. No, that's pretty nice. I kind of wish they were reversed. I'm going to do that. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do that. When am I going to do that? I'm going to do that at the mics, because I don't like the first one being the off axis, because that's unnatural feeling. It's unnatural! Hold on. So I reversed them. I also moved the off axis one slightly. So now we go reverse. It's on axis, then off axis. Okay, let's see what happens. Again, no pedals, except I got the little woodshed, the little compressor. Dude. let's try this tick again because I did move it. Okay. Oh, who's having fun? Yeah, I'll take it. Survey says I'll take it. Let's see what this looks like. Take it, and when I turn up that off access, I can feel it get like this and a little darker, so you balance it how you like it. Right, everybody on, same sound. Like that coming from the X pattern. It's got the buzzsaw thing, and that's what was bugging me, and the thing with so I've got the 77 Marshall and I've got the Sir, those are Marshalls. I was thinking maybe I just need to get a regular greenback cab, and I'm like, man, forget it. I just use the one speaker. So these two are on the same speaker. So here's where it started, which is a little bit lower volume. Where we are. And before. So it's brighter now, and now I could back off the top end if I want. That makes me happy. So much better. So last night, instead of sleeping, this is what was going on in my head. It was find your warm clothes, because flag football started yesterday, and it's in the 30s now. It went from the 80s to the 30s in a couple of days. So man, being out on that flag football field at night for 2 or 3 hours, woo! We're not this isn't, we don't live in Buffalo, and we're not used to this. So it's a little intense. But here it is. I am totally stoked. Now I've reversed them. So this the first mic is the straight, which makes sense, and then the off axis. So the off axis almost works like a ribbon mic. So now if I turn this down, this is just the straight on. It's adding more volume too, but it's also adding. So now if I start bringing down the on axis, see, the on axis is the jam. That's perfect. And if I need a little more womp, I can get it, but I don't think so. I think that rhythm tracks with that sound doubled is going to be whoa. Man, perfecto. So tell me what you think. I got to start making some tracks now. That's where it's got to go. I got the Axe Effects back in. Kemper's for sale if anybody wants one. I also sold my Waco Wah. I bought a Waco Wah. I don't know. I bought a Waco Wah, and it was cool. It was great, but I don't need a Waco Wah because I've got now the fractal set up with a chain going. I can put it into my into the front of my, on my pedal board. So I've got the wah, and I was going back and forth. I'm like, oh, it's Crybaby and the Clyde, and the 479 or whatever it is. That's fine. Not, yeah, that's fine. Because mostly all I use wah for is like production stuff or like little back stuff. I have one client that likes a lot of waka waka waka, but they're fine because I've been using that mostly anyway, and they've been happy. So, all right. So anyway, went Waco. So there you go. Peace out.